Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Hi, Jenny Love. I am coming to you live today to discuss 5 scholarship opportunities that 5 Point Society for Witches is offering. And I don't like YouTube live because I don't know where to look, so I apologize. Like, my eyeballs want to look here, but apparently I should look over here. I really don't know. Apparently it's really wrong. Yeah, it's really wrong. I don't like this. I look like I'm looking off somewhere else. It's terrible. No wonder everybody's on the clock app, because this is awful, to be honest. I'm like, all right, maybe over there. I don't know. Anyway, 5 scholarship opportunities, 5 Point Society for Witches. And now is the time, and the deadlines are fast approaching, so I wanted to make a video sort of explaining all the things. And that way I had a video and then I could share it in all the places. So, 5 Point Society for Witches. We are an online magical community designed for the education, implementation, exploration, implementation, education of magic and witchcraft and the occult. And we have 2 cycles beginning. One begins in March, one begins in April. And they are 2 year and a day mentorship cycles, we call them. What does that look like? There's a beginning, there's an end. March is for beginners. April is for maybe not the beginner. You have to be 18 years of age or older, and we meet about once a week. There's several books that we are reading in every cycle. Every meetup's recorded. The books are about 25% of what we do. We study magical systems, rituals, spells, divination, spirit communication. It's where you want to get started. It's a community designed to be supportive in your magical practice, not, it's designed to be supportive in your magical practice. It enhances a practice you already have, and it gives you community. I think that really is really the point of it. Like, I was looking for community, so this was the answer to that. So it's become wildly successful. I'm super excited. We have so many people that we meet every month with us for full moon, for Sabbats, for herb discussions. We have guest mentors. It's super exciting. But we give away 5 scholarships at the beginning of every cycle. Beginner, again, seeker is for the beginner. Somebody in the 101 books, somebody that really doesn't know where to get started, somebody that needs a practice, doesn't know how to develop the practice. That's seeker. Apprentice is for the person who is tired of the beginner book, is tired of the 101, right? So we're reading different books. What are the books we're reading? So the March Seeker cycle this year, we are reading Protection and Reversal Magic by Jason Miller. There's a new version of this. It doesn't look like this anymore. And Psychic Witch by Matt Oren. We've read other books in the past in the beginner cycle. They're all in the archives because everything's recorded. For Apprentice, we're reading Mastering Witchcraft. It's a little confusing, I admit it. I picked 2 books that have similar titles. Mastering Witchcraft by Paul Hewson. Mastering Magic, right, by Matt Oren, I think. That they're confusing, admittedly, but they're 2 books that I want to read for that cycle. Again, there are other books we have read for Apprentice, and they're in the archives as well. We record every meetup so you don't miss anything. And there's only a couple of rules with regard to the scholarships. You have to be at 2 of the meetups a month. In order to maintain your scholarship, you have to be at 2 of the meetups a month, live. We record everything and lots of people catch up that way. But I think if you are being given the opportunity of a scholarship, I think you should at least make time for us 2 days a month. And I'm going to enforce that. I can't tell you how many scholarships I've given out to people who have just left us in month 2. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to make sure you're there. You need to be 18 years of age or older. You need to be able to utilize Zoom, because that's how we meet, and an application or an app called Band. We utilize that for our communication. So to recap, 5-Point Society for Witches, we have 2 new cycles coming. One is a beginner, one is a more advanced. I am giving out 5 scholarships if you'd like to hang out with us for the next year. We meet about once a month. What does our monthly schedule look like? Well, we meet for full moon parlors, we meet for new moon parlors, we may meet for a Sabbath, herb discussion always once a month. There's always a craft we do, guest mentors. This month I think is color magic, lots going on. And then there are the book club nights. And this year we are reading, there's so many book clubs going on all at once. There's Inner Temple of Witchcraft by Christopher Penczak, Outer Temple of Witchcraft by Christopher Penczak, Past Books, Besom, Stang, and Sword, Chris Orapello. I think Tara McGuire, I want to say her last name is, got a couple of books this semester by Matt Oren, and I look forward to you. So again, how do you apply for a scholarship? You apply for a scholarship by sending me an email and explaining that. Explaining what cycle you're applying for, explaining them to me that you're 18 years of age or older, and explaining that you are wanting to spend the next year with us and you are willing to hang out with us 2 nights or 2 events a month. My email is fphermetics, 5-Point Hermetics, fphermetics@gmail.com. Please send me an email. I look forward to hearing from you. And as always, you guys, go get your witch on. Bye.